So what's it like living in Laguna Niguel?
Today we're gonna find out. Laguna Niguel is a great place. Tell me what it's about.
I'm Jim.
I'm Vickie.
And we're with the Bishop team.
We're your leading realtors here in Orange County. So if you're thinking of buying or selling, or you know anybody that is, give us a call, like and subscribe, and we're gonna tell you about Laguna Niguel today. So today we're gonna take you on a little tour with us through Laguna Niguel. We're gonna tell you what's hot, what's not, where to eat, where to go, and what Laguna Niguel has to offer. So come along. Laguna Niguel is in what's known as South Orange County in California, bordered by
Aliso Viejo, Laguna Hills, Mission Viejo, Ladera Ranch, Dana Point, San Juan Capistrano.
Let's talk weather in the deep winter in Laguna Niguel, when it's the very coldest.
You will see temperatures go down into the 40s. Overall average rain is about 14 inches per year, so relatively dry borderline desert. And you see about 273 sunny days a year, so quite sunny.
Yeah, it doesn't leave a lot for rain. Now let's talk about the summertime weather in Laguna Niguel. When is it the very hottest on the books if you Google it?
Statistically, you're gonna see that in July with an average temperature of about 85 degrees. Now, one of the things in Laguna Niguel is, if you look at Crown Valley, that's kind of the marker. Closer to the ocean, it tends to be cooler, and inland from Crown Valley, it tends to be warmer. So you will find certain people that only want to buy on one side of the road or the other.
With our warmth and our great weather, we have lots of outdoors activities in Laguna Niguel.
Yeah, there's over 31 parks in the area. One of the big attractions is the Laguna Niguel Regional Park and Laguna Niguel Lake.
So great. It's such a beautiful place. It's very easy to get into. Walk around the lake. People will bike around the lake, hike around the lake. You feel a million miles away when you're there. I've been there early in the morning, 5 in the morning. We've been there late at night. It's really very gorgeous and serene.
Now, when I say lake, it's small.
Yeah.
Most of the fishing is from the shore. It is stocked, but you know, kind of nice to have.
Yeah, and there's picnic tables and such, and then just not too far from the lake in that same regional park, there's pickleball courts and tennis courts, and lots of people will rent day space there to have birthday parties and such. Lots of green space. People will go and just kind of hang out and celebrate different events or different holidays with families and friends and such. It's a beautiful regional park. Along with the Laguna Niguel Regional Park, there's a lot of hiking trails and biking trails, which is right up your alley, the biking. Jim is a big biker. Tell us about some of those and what you get to see out on the bike on those trails.
Right. So in addition to some really great bike lanes throughout the town, you also have Aliso and Wood Canyon, which is right across from the regional park. Some great mountain biking there. If you go up to the top of the hill, you're looking down on Laguna Beach. Ocean views, Saddleback Mountain views, and just a really very popular area to hike, bike, horseback ride. Another iconic landmark here in town is the El Niguel Country Club. So Laguna Niguel has its own country club. It's got a really nice golf course. The restaurant there overlooks the greens. Really great place to have a meal.
Now, the El Niguel Country Club is a private country club in Laguna Niguel. So just keep that in mind. But a lot of holiday parties there and events. We've been to all kinds of different, a quinceañera, a bar mitzvah, this or that, weddings.
Our company has held many events there, and the food was pretty good.
Laguna Niguel has its very own community center and a YMCA pool, and just large area with soccer fields and the pool and high diving. That's located on Crown Valley Parkway in Laguna Niguel.
Yep, you've got turf fields as well as grass. It recently went through a major renovation, really neat entrance, as well as major structural changes and improvements, so definitely worth checking out. On the north end of town, you also have the Senior Center, which is off of Moulton Parkway.
Moulton and Aliso Creek Road.
Yeah.
That's a great senior community center. Actually, our moms go there all the time. They have just last week they
decorated
had
cakes.
Free decorated cake thing. They had learn to plant your own fall vegetable garden. They played bingo there. There's a nice library. There's a workout room in the community center, and oftentimes actually voting occurs at the community center. As one of our main voting hubs for this part of Orange County.
So if you like to eat or shop, there's some great shopping centers.
I like both.
You've got the Ocean Ranch Village, great place there's a gym. Bottega Angelina is brand new, had some great experiences there, next to Hendrix, which is also brand new. Sinopolis is in that
Trader Joe's, 24-hour fitness. That is a great center.
Yep.
And much of that center has views of the ocean as well.
Yes.
When you're working out or when you're at some of the restaurants, I mean, you're really surprised because you go into these places and then you're like, whoa, I did not know that the ocean was right there. So nice little surprise when you get in there. Ocean Ranch Village is a beautiful center to just kind of hang out in. If it's a fast lunch or a long, lengthy, fun, celebratory dinner, or just shopping at Trader Joe's, it's all good.
And that center is right on the border. If you go a little bit further on Golden Lantern, you're then into Dana Point. So that Camino del Avion is the border of Laguna Niguel in that south section.
Another great center is the Laguna Niguel Promenade. That is on La Paz and Aliso Creek Road. And there's a Whole Foods in there, one of my favorites because I like chocolate. There's a C's Candy. Chico's is in there. Orange Theory for working out.
Ted's
is there. And yes, the iconic Ted's. Ted's is like the neighborhood burger place that everybody knows you can go and get this much food on your plate. It's not
Grease is no extra charge.
That's right. It's not a waiter or waitress. You kind of walk up and order and then, bring it to your table. Sometimes they even have car shows at Ted's on Sunday mornings.
Cars and coffee sometimes. That center backs to the regional park. There's also the sports car park, that's right behind it. Then you go to the regional park, and again, you've got some turf fields there for soccer and baseball and softball and things like that. Just down the road from that is Plaza De La Paz, and that's also sometimes known as the Home Depot Center, but within that you've got obviously Home Depot, you've got Rock and Road Cyclery, some nice little restaurants.
It's such a hub of just everything that you might need.
Another great feature of living in Laguna Niguel is its proximity to great beaches, including Laguna Beach, Baby Beach, which is right down at the near the end of Golden Lantern. That dives into the Dana Point Harbor. Take a right and you're at Baby Beach.
It's where our wedding reception was, many years ago.
Yeah, great place to, in addition to that, great place to paddleboard, kayak.
Oh yeah, most people around, if you look in town, they seem to have a surfboard. If they have an e-bike, they got a surfboard on the side of the e-bike, getting down to the beach. There's lots of racks on top of cars carrying kayaks, paddleboards. Of course, now you can get blow-up kayaks and paddleboards, and they'll even fit inside your convertible, because I've got a convertible and I get those things scrunched down into the convertible, and everybody enjoys their time out on the water.
A little bit farther away, you can be up to Big Bear and be skiing about 100 miles away. You can be out to the desert. Palm Springs is about the same distance. And we mentioned San Diego and LA are close by as well. So really great central location to almost anything you'd want to do.
Hey, let's talk about Laguna Niguel and the school system.
Laguna Niguel is in the Capistrano Unified School District, which is part of Orange County. And you've got 6 different elementary schools in town.
In the city of Laguna Niguel, there are 6 elementary schools.
And over 30 private schools, no high school.
Yeah, isn't that interesting? There's no high school in Laguna Niguel,
but
so our high schoolers go out to Dana Point or Aliso Viejo for high school. So one direction or the other.
So Aliso Niguel is close by to the northern part of the town, and Dana Point or Dana Hills to the south.
So they can go to either of those, but we do have our very own middle school, Niguel Hills Middle School, to feed in from all of those 6 elementaries. And then, like Jim said, a plethora of private schools in Laguna Niguel. I think you lose count when you get up in the 20s, 30s, but there are a lot of private schools as well in the city of Laguna Niguel. So lots of education choices. Would like to talk to you specifically about what your needs might be for your children or what your desires are, public versus private. We know the ins and outs of the city and the community, so give us a call and we'd love to talk to you about what might be best for you and your children. With all of this good, I mean, Laguna Niguel is pretty cheery, pretty sunshine, perfect weather, perfect school. Sounds like everything's so great. Is there anything wrong with Laguna Niguel?
There are a couple of cons, and let's get into that now. I already mentioned there is no high school in town, but Aliso Niguel and Dana Hills are very close by, and that's been that way for years. Here's the biggest thing. It's expensive. The cost of living in Laguna Niguel is $184 of the national average being 100. So it's almost twice as expensive.
So you're definitely paying for the sunshine. You're definitely paying for the safe city. You're paying for the great shopping, the great trails, everything that we've talked about.
The location near the ocean.
Yeah, you do pay for that.
One of the other things is there's not a local hospital. Mission Hospital, the regional trauma center, is right across the freeway. Saddleback Hospital is in Laguna Hills, and Laguna Beach has a Providence satellite facility. So
surrounded by hospitals, and you can get there quickly.
And one final note, there is no beach. Now here's where it gets a little bit interesting. The Ritz Carlton, it says the Ritz Laguna Niguel.
Yes.
And it's located in Dana Point. So back when they were establishing it, Laguna Niguel had a little bit more of a name, so they tied to it, but it's now officially in the city of Dana Point. So that beach doesn't count. No beaches in Laguna Niguel. So that's a brief intro to Laguna Niguel. We hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like and subscribe so that you get updates on other cities here in the area, as well as updates on Laguna Niguel and the local housing market.
Sure, and if you're thinking of moving or you know somebody that's looking to move and you want to learn about the city of Laguna Niguel or any of the surrounding cities, we've been here in Orange County for, I hate to even say how many years, but 30 plus years, and in real estate for most of those years. We are your leading Orange County realtors, and we'd love to just chat with you and find out what is it that you're looking for and what kind of a home would you like and what kind of a location would you like, because we can help you with that.
And lucky for you, we are the top performing realtors here in our Laguna Niguel office, which is in the Marina Hills Shopping Center right by the Albertsons. So if you want to work with the best, give us a call. We'd love to help you out.
We'd love to talk to you. Give us a shout and we shall certainly talk soon. I'm Vickie.
And I'm Jim, and we're with the Bishop team.